go.
There we go. So let's intro.
Yes, let's do it.
Whoop, whoop. So this is where it's awkward. Okay, this is Brooke.
Whoop, 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 whoop. This is Nikki. Yeah, yeah.
This is my so-called whatever.
It is.
Welcome to the block party.
And we ain't leaving out nobody. Hey, hey, hey. I rocked it down.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
I think we introed in the car, too.
We did.
So we'll have...
I think that we'll use this one.
I think that's probably good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's probably best.
So 2 weeks ago, we had a story. We had a couple stories.
Couple stories, yeah.
That we didn't get into the Christmas episode. The Christmas memories, or holiday memories, rather.
Right.
And then this past week, they were from Amy and Hallie. And this past week, we were like, okay, we're going to get them in. We read them. And it took forever to edit. It's no excuse, but it took forever to edit, and I was editing on Christmas Eve. So I didn't get their stories in. But I really wanted to get them in. So I know it's block party.
But that's okay.
Yeah. So I wanted to add them in here because I think they're great stories, and so that's really
they should be shared.
Yeah. So I apologize for not for not getting those in, you know.
No, but we think that they need to be heard.
Yep.
And you know what? It's still the holiday season.
Yeah.
It's not officially over.
Right.
And it's block party, but we're in good company.
Right. So
here they are.
Yeah, here they are. And I know that we keep referencing like last week, but that's because they were supposed to be in the last episode. So here they are.
So first, I want to say sorry, Amy. We left out your story last week when we were reading.
We didn't mean to.
Yes. And so we wanted to just pause for a moment and read your story because it was awesome. So we want to read the story from Amy. We're so sorry that we left it out. My brother and I were only 2 years apart. So most of the big gifts we each got one. 1 year it was a TV. Whoa. 1 year was a bike. 1 year a tape recorder. I remember some gifts were labeled from Santa and others were from Mom and Dad. I also remember 1 year a big box under the tree with no name on it. It was the biggest present there, so of course I wanted it to be for me. And it was. It was my Barbie motorhome. Whoa.
That's so cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did her brother get one too? Funny how I still remember playing with these toys we got 40 years ago. Soccer boppers, boxing gloves, a McDonald's playset. I had a McDonald's playset. But one of the funniest memories is how my brother and I always tried so hard to stay awake until after my parents went to bed. I would crawl down the hallway to my brother's room and he'd meet me at his door and we would try to sneak to whichever room the Christmas tree was in so we could see if Santa came. My parents always heard us and told us to go back to bed. Oh, to be a kid again.
So true.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
I can remember laying in bed. I think we talked about this.
Yeah. I remember hearing Santa.
Yes. And I was nervous. I didn't want him to come look at me.
Just leave the presents and get out.
Right. And so, like, I'd get nervous, like, oh gosh, the door's going to open. He's going to look at me. Like, did you ever get like that?
Yes.
And
like,
so you'd lay really still.
Packed.
I laid really still.
Yes.
Like, please, God, please don't look at me. And sometimes, like, the door would open.
Like, my door was always open.
And I would be terrified. Terrified.
See, when I was really little.
And, like, I didn't remember that when you were talking about that, by the way. When you were talking about that, like, I didn't remember that memory until my sister and I, like, something jogged it, and then I remember being terrified in bed. Terrified.
I remember being scared. I wasn't, like I don't know what I thought. I just didn't want him to come in my room. I just wanted him to leave.
Just leave the presents
to get out.
I'm sleeping. Don't worry about it.
Right. Don't worry about me. We're good.
You don't need to see me when I'm sleeping.
We are cool.
I know you know when I'm awake, and I know that you know when I'm in bed or good, so just go.
Be on your merry way,
That's
sir.
right.
But leave those gifts.
That's right.
But when I was really young, we lived in a house that was like a raised ranch.
Yeah.
So my bedroom was the first room off the hall.
Oh.
From the living room.
Hey.
And like I could see the glow of the light of like the tree in the hallway, and my door was always cracked. That terrified me. Like that scared me, because if I saw moving, which I did, of course, it scared me. But I would lay there perfectly still. I wouldn't like pay attention, and then I'd always just fall asleep.
Yeah.
But as I
Probably of sheer fright. Your body would be like in such
Shut down. Fight or flight.
Yes. You'd be in such, like, I don't know. And then it's like, what if you had to go to the bathroom?
Well, that didn't happen.
No.
Knowing me, I probably wet the bed anyway.
No,
I had that problem.
I never did, but I think I can remember my mom saying, you should try one more time.
Yeah.
Because you don't want Santa to catch you up. What's he going to do? What's he going to do to me? Oh, gosh.
Well, I just remember, like, trying to listen for a reindeer and trying to listen for him to eat the cookies. Like, I wanted to hear him crunching. And then I wanted to hear it not crunch.
Right.
And that meant he was gone.
Good. Let's go get presents.
But when we moved, my bedroom was on the second floor and, like, our living room was on the first floor. So I didn't have that anymore.
You weren't, like, listening for him on the stairs?
I still listened, and I listened
Good
on the roof.
God.
I heard him on the roof. Like, I swear I heard something on my roof.
It was Santa.
It was Santa.
Santa came to visit me when I was 3.
Santa's real.
He is.
Santa's in all of us.
He is. Just like the NSYNC song says.
Which one? Wait.
You don't have to be alone. On
You gotta
Christmas
sing it.
Day.
But I don't want to sing. I like that you just say day. Day. So, that was a great story.
It was a good story.
Amy, thanks.
Thank you. And we're sorry that we left you out last week.
We had a lot of stories last week.
We did. And like,
I'm actually
your
surprised
email
only
address.
one-
It was your email address. It threw me
us
off.
Yeah.
It threw us off.
It threw us
and-
both off.
Right. It did.
Because we both went through them.
Right. We also got a late entry
Yep.
from Hallie.
Yep.
She sent another story.
All right, so this is from Hallie. Hi, Brooke and Nikki. You asked for more stories. Here's another one. This story involves trips to the ER for both my sister and I and the Charlie Brown Christmas album, which I'm listening to as I write the story.
Oh, cool.
I was 3 or 4. I don't remember it. I just remember the story my mom told me. I was 3 or 4 years old, and the Charlie Brown Christmas CD was playing, and I was dancing in the living room.
No, she said CD and not tape. That means she's younger.
That means that she is baby blockhead.
She's not a baby blockhead. I wouldn't consider her a baby blockhead.
No?
Mm-mm.
When you're 3 or 4 and there's CDs, you would have been born in like 1990.
Oh, I guess that's true. I guess she would be then.
At any rate,
Okay.
she's younger than we are.
Sorry about that. You are a baby blockhead then.
Um,
I guess we need to define the terms. Let's get these definitions in writing.
who's gonna do
I
that?
don't know. Donnie, if you're listening,
He is not.
he organized his whole cupboard. Did you see that? He may have listened to us while he did that.
Maybe he was. Maybe
Or
he was like,
probably not.
this is a great thing to listen to while I organize.
No, he definitely no. That was we would not be good organizing. Well, some people say they like to clean their house and listen to us.
Really?
Yeah.
I wish I liked to clean my house when I listen to us.
There is Jamie, I think, said, and I'm sorry, Jamie, if it's not you, but that she listens to us while she runs.
Really?
Yeah.
You.
Run faster, run faster, run
I
faster.
know. Go, go, go.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool. That's really cool. I couldn't listen to a podcast while I ran. Well, I also don't run.
I could listen to a podcast.
I have to listen to music
I can listen to a podcast and walk.
because it helps me
Run.
keep my. I can do it and walk.
I couldn't
not
do
run.
it running because I need a
I need like a beat. I need like a rhythm.
But they often find their own rhythm. And sometimes it's hard to find your rhythm when you're listening to music.
If I'm listening to Britney Spears, I can always find a rhythm.
Yeah, that's true.
So, let's continue on with the story, shall we?
And what do I know about running? Pretending like I know about
I know nothing about running.
I know nothing.
I know nothing
what
about
I just said could be completely
Like, if I'm on the treadmill, like, I can go on the treadmill, and I will listen to Britney Spears, and my pace will be whatever the pace of that song is.
Hey, that's good. How am I going to get this edited? That's what I would like to know. I'm trying to figure this out.
I think we're good. Oh, yeah. No, I'm sorry. I
It
thought
was-
you meant edit that part out.
No, I'm just trying to figure it out. Okay, keep going.
Okay. The CD was playing, and I was dancing in the living room. At that time, our house had radiators for heat
Ooh.
that my dad painted gold.
Oh.
Nice. If only I had
I
a
know
picture.
where this is going.
So I was dancing, and the next thing my mom and dad knew was that I had hit my head on the radiator. I must have tripped or something, so mom and dad took me to the ER where I got stitches, upper back part of my head. Fast forward 3 or 4 years later, I'm 7 or 8, my sister Roxanne is 3 or 4. Our Charlie Brown Christmas CD is playing. Roxanne and I are dancing in the living room. Can you guess what happens next? Once again, the next thing that happened was that Roxanne hits her head on the radiator.
Oh my goodness.
The next thing I remember is going into the kitchen with my parents as they looking at Roxanne's head. I must have been freaking out because all I remember is my mom telling me how, I don't know, Hallie, but it looks like Roxanne is going to need stitches. I vaguely remember going to the ER and being in the treatment room when Roxanne got her stitches. Happy to report all is good now, and even when the Charlie Brown Christmas CD is played, no trips to the ER granted our family. No trips to the ER. Granted, our family eventually moved to houses that had central air, so no radiators to hit our heads on. Thank you for all you do with the podcast. I hope you ladies have a great Christmas and Happy New Year.
Oh,
Thanks. You too.
That's a crazy story.
That is a crazy story.
Like,
it was
same
like
age.
it was like Groundhog Day.
Yeah. Radiators, man. Those things scare the heck out of me.
They were bad. Those are bad news.
I had those at Main Street.
Yes, you did.
And I'm so glad that
I've never lived in a house with them.
they did radiate some heat. I will tell
Yeah.
you that. Like radiators,
Well, that's what they do.
but I mean,
Yeah.
they're dangerous.
I can't imagine with kids.
I burnt the part of my hand.
Now, I feel like depending on, like, some of them are hot and some of them are not hot.
Right. So the ones we had were really old.
Yes.
And on the front, I feel like there's a treatment or something.
Yeah.
But on the back, and I reached in behind to get something and touched my hand.
Ouch.
And so I got a little blister.
Oh, ow.
And it may have been because that house was from built in 1815 or some
was old,
crazy
yeah.
thing. So yeah. Well, again, thank you for sharing those holiday stories, and it's Christmas.
It's Christmas, so yay.
And cut
It out.
And now we're going to go on to Block Party.
Okay.
So listen. So we did a couple episodes. No. A couple stories in the car. So you'll be able to hear the car. But I think it was kind of cool because, it was in the car. Joe does them in the car. Why not, right?
Right. And it was...
We were relaxed. We were relaxed.
Yep.
And
Driving.
we were excited to get there.
Yep.
So I think we should play those. So we're going to do those.
I'm going to put those in.
We are. But first, we'd like to talk a little bit about our community. Would you like to do that today, Brooke?
I think that's a good idea. I think it's a great idea.
All right.
'Tis the season.
It is. It is. I'm going to make sure my phone is on silent.
Good job.
Because we had it on for the last episode.
Yes, we did.
So some of you guys might be new to the podcast. This might be the first podcast you're listening to. And if so, welcome.
Thank you.
Also, just want to let you know, this is a little different from the normal format because we're going to be doing the car one.
Right.
So, don't base what you're hearing on just one episode. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Like
if this is your first episode, enjoy. But
right.
listen to another one too.
Right.
Because you'll get a better idea.
And even the last episode was a different one.
Yeah.
Different format.
Yeah.
When I listen to a podcast for the first time, I'll usually start in the middle and I'll listen to 3 episodes.
Yeah.
So, then I say yay or nay. Most of the time, after I've committed to 3 episodes, well, I mean, because I will.
Right.
I will commit. Most of the time I go on. There are times that I say, well, I gave it a shot. And,
oh, yeah,
and you might be one of
definitely.
those people. You might come in and say, hey, I gave it a shot. I just can't do it.
Perfectly fine.
I don't like Nikki's voice. I can't deal with Nikki. Nope. That might be
I
what
don't
they
think
were
they'll say
saying.
that. I don't think they'll say that.
You never know.
They'll say that Brooke girl can't stop coughing.
Well, it's a little stuffy in here.
It's dry.
We've got that heater going because it's cold out. And if we put that on, then our nose will start running and
Right.
it'll just be bad news bears. So if you hear a noise, that is the heater.
And our
whatever.
listeners have decided that they don't want us to freeze.
That's right. So thank you.
We appreciate that. We like
Yes.
to be warm and cozy.
And we like to not be sniffling every 5 minutes.
Right.
So with that being said, you want to talk a little bit about the community, or do you want me to?
Well, I think we can, we'll have a conversation.
Okay.
So our community is growing.
Right. We got quite a few
Leaps and bounds.
Yes, this week. It was crazy. It was crazy exciting.
It's like, I couldn't believe, like, you guys, we could see like a chart
Yeah.
and it goes like steady, and then whoop.
Right. Because it has been steadily growing
It
up.
has been.
Right. I mean, we get at least a couple
should.
new every day.
Yeah.
We've gotten a couple. But this was, Michelle messaged me at 7:00 in the morning, and she said, no, sorry. She didn't message me at 7:00. She's like, Nikki, I've been approving. Michelle is one of our moderators, one of our many, well, not many, but one of our few awesome moderators.
Yeah.
And she was like, I've been approving people all morning. And I started to think, where are they coming from?
Right.
You know?
That's crazy.
And so people had heard about the CoverGirl episode. So if you're here for the CoverGirl episode, it's not yet, but it's coming.
Yeah. Very soon.
I think you'll really enjoy it. It's going to be a very special episode.
I'm excited.
I've already gotten a taste of it. Because I've been in contact with her from the beginning. Since we found her. Or since our friends found her.
Yeah.
Actually.
And directed
Exactly.
us.
And we talked all about that, Yeah. And we really appreciate that. So
It's awesome.
So anyway, our community is a little bit different. And I know that I touched on it in that new note that I have posted. The biggest thing we wanted to do when we formed the community is we wanted to make it a safe place, pretty much.
Right.
I think, I don't know, there's other groups that we've belonged to, and not necessarily just New Kids on the Block, but I've always felt like I didn't dare post. I was so nervous.
Right. Because people are people.
Right. People are people, so.
Right. So we don't want anybody to feel that they're going to be judged.
No.
Or anything like that. And that being said, please don't judge.
And here's the thing. We know you're going to judge. Every once in a while, people are going to judge.
Because it's human nature.
Human nature.
But
here's the thing. Donnie Wahlberg posts how many times a week?
Right.
If you feel like you see somebody post this picture and you're like, what the heck? Blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Just think about a couple things for us. Okay? Number one, if you're an expert, not everyone's an expert. Not everyone has the same background information that you do.
Correct.
So remember that. You might know more stuff than somebody else. I mean, that's a common occurrence that I see, that someone is like, oh, well, blah, 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 blah. They might not have that information.
Right.
So remember that. Right?
Absolutely. Everyone's experience in life is different, and everybody has gotten their information from different sources, and everyone has different amounts of time that
everybody
they can do, and
different
everybody
opinions.
has different things, and
everybody,
if somebody misquotes something or they don't know,
right?
That's cool.
That's all right.
Fine.
That's cool.
No, there's no need to throw it in their face,
or if you correct somebody nicely,
right?
Don't take offense to it.
Exactly.
And freak out about it. Because maybe someone's just trying to give you that background information that you didn't know.
They're just trying to help.
Because I'd like to know that.
Yeah. They're just trying to help.
And I want you guys to know this. If I've said something incorrect, I want to know.
Yep.
Because that's embarrassing.
Well, it doesn't have to be embarrassing.
Sometimes it is for me.
But
if I'm blatantly way off.
Well, it's just, there's nothing wrong with getting the correct information.
No, I appreciate it.
Don't be offended by it.
No. And we won't be, so please correct us.
I won't be offended.
No. And please don't, feel... So another thing, I guess in terms of our podcast, is that we've never, just so you guys know, we've never considered ourselves experts.
No.
On New Kids on the Block, 80s or 90s.
Nothing.
Here's the thing.
We're not experts.
We love the 80s. We love the 90s. We love New Kids on the Block. So, with that being said... we're providing a podcast that is interactive.
Right.
We rely a lot on you guys.
Absolutely, because we don't know it all.
To
We
feed
don't
us
have it
the
all.
information. No.
Like, we're not sitting here teaching you about it.
No.
We lived it, and so did you.
Right. And so let's talk about it.
And we all had different experiences.
And we all had different stories, and we all have different opinions on things.
And we have different backgrounds.
Exactly.
And
that's what makes us,
like, not to sound cheesy or corny, but that's what, like, makes us stronger as a community. Like,
right.
We have a lot of different people with different ideas and opinions, and that just is cool because it just broadens everything.
Right. So we're going to get people in the group that are going to come in, and this is just not going to be their thing. And that's okay.
Right.
You know? But if you want to post something, post. Please post.
Yeah.
I'm begging you. Please tell your stories. Do you know how many people I've talked to just recently that are like, I really want to tell you my story, but I don't want to tell it on the podcast.
Right. Like, I want you to know it, but I don't want other people to know it.
Do you know why they don't want to?
Because they
don't want to be judged.
Right. They don't want to hear, like, mean things.
And, like, I've heard some amazing stories. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you should share that. Mm-hmm. But I have to respect that. I have to respect that. You know what I mean? Because, you know, there are people out there that will tear other people down just because they're jealous.
Various reasons. I mean, I think a lot of it comes down to jealousy.
A lot of it comes down to, as Donnie says,
excuse me,
they don't love themselves enough. Mm-hmm. So they have to take it out on other people.
Guys, at the end of the day, what would Donnie do?
Right. Go read his tweets. If you feel like you're going to come down on somebody, go read his tweets and come back. Take a deep breath. Go read his tweets. Come back.
For real.
I'm serious. And you know what? That goes about with okay, I'm going to tell you something flat out. I was in a situation recently. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to say what it was about because I have a feeling there are people that are listening to the podcast. And hey, if you're listening and this is it. This is how I, you know.
Yep.
I'm not a bad, like, I'm not, and I'm not saying bad people do this. I'm just saying that I'm not one to, I don't like being involved in dramatic things.
Yeah.
I don't like causing extra, I just want to, like, exit.
Yep.
And just be like, let's just forget about it. Or I'll admit that I'm wrong on something. Right. You know, even though
me too.
I just want to get it over with.
Me too. That's how I feel.
That's, you know, it's just easier that way. Mm-hmm. And there was this one day that I was like, no, you know what? I'm tired of being the good, you know, the quote unquote better person. I'm tired of doing that. And I am not joking. Donnie Wahlberg tweeted. Of course he did.
It was just when you needed it.
Yep. And so I was like, oh, well, guess I know what to do. Keep my mouth shut.
Exactly. Because it's not going to help anything.
It's not. It's not going to help anything because you know what? It was going to make things worse. It was going to not only going to affect me, it was going to affect multiple people. Mm-hmm. And I'm so glad I kept my mouth shut.
Right.
So just think about it that way.
I think it's a good way to think about it. What would Donnie do?
Right. Maybe we could get that on a bracelet.
Just like those
WWDD.
DD.
WWDWD.
I was literally just thinking the same thing.
Were you really?
I was thinking WWDW.
So anyway, if you're new to the community, welcome.
We're so happy to have you.
Right. Let's all just be, we're really, honestly, we're all just a bunch of friends. Hanging out, eating pizza, around a coffee table. Like we used to at your apartment.
Yes. Oh, and.
Yeah. So.
Drink Monster and Red Bull.
Hey. Nah, no more heart attacks for Nikki.
No.
Not that I've had one.
No,
but
not a good idea.
I feel like, have you ever felt really strongly about something that, like, you shouldn't do it?
Yes, I have.
And you know how much I love the Monster. Mm-hmm. I've been drinking it here and there lately.
I've
just the little mini ones.
I've never liked them.
The little tiny mini cans.
Do they give you a boost?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Nothing gives me a boost.
It gives me clarity.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's hard.
It like makes things very clear for me. And like I feel very focused.
Maybe I should try it.
I don't know if it worked for
But
you.
I don't like the taste, and also nothing has ever worked for me like that. Like coffee doesn't really, like caffeine. I don't get a thing from caffeine. In some cases I think it makes me more tired.
Well,
I mean, I don't know. Is that a thing?
could be. Does it make you relax? Because that's what it does for me.
I don't know.
Not relaxed, but like I feel even.
Maybe a little.
And my friend, welcome to my world.
Because, I mean, I drink a lot of caffeine. I don't drink Monster.
Like, I can
like, drink Red Bull.
So you know how some people are like, they feel like, like, I don't feel that way with
like spazzy?
Yeah.
No, I don't either.
I don't feel that way. I can sometimes feel like my heart, but like the rest of my body doesn't feel like that.
I don't feel my heart. I mean, I just feel normal.
Well, I
drink a lot of caffeine. I went through a period where I didn't, though, and I felt great.
really?
Yeah, I felt really good.
Well, then, yeah.
All I drank was water. Like this summer, when all I drank was water.
I'm jealous about that.
I felt amazing. I felt so good. I was also eating, like, totally clean. I should do that again.
I'm eating pretty much totally clean, and I'm not feeling good. But then again,
Those boneless wings that I had, not clean.
Nope.
So delicious.
Yep.
That pizza that I want right now, since you mentioned it.
Yeah, but that cauliflower pizza that I have is very good.
I'd like to try that sometime.
I love it.
I'm gonna have to try that.
Now, the cauliflower pizza that I made was awful. It was awful, you guys. It was so awful. Made me gag. I was like, ugh. And then this, I was like, you know what? I'll give it a try. It's frozen. I don't have to like,
yeah, you sent me pictures of it.
Whatever. Oh, it is so good.
I gotta try that. I gotta get it next time I'm at the store.
I'll probably eat it tomorrow for lunch.
Yeah.
It's so easy. It's so easy. It's good.
Frozen pizza right in the freezer section.
Well, it's in like the special foods. It's
So
kind
is it
of
frozen?
like it's frozen, but it's in the frozen section at Hannaford. That's like by the like butter. You know, all the way up.
I know what you're talking about.
It's
by,
right
like,
there.
The Amy stuff.
Yep, right there. Take it out.
Yum. I'm gonna try it.
They also have. I'm not like a big on meat right now. Okay, speaking of meat, this is completely off topic. Did you know that Joe was like vegan for most of the tour, or like vegetarian for most of the tour?
He was.
I heard that
But
somewhere.
like he's not now?
I don't think so.
So why did he do it?
I think it like he was maybe testing stuff. And again, this is total rumor. This is like
This is not official Joe news.
and I don't I mean this is something like a couple people I saw post about it.
Oh.
So I don't know. I never heard about that. Maybe it's not true.
It's like he was eating like vegetarian.
Yeah. Joe, is this true? I think it gives us a good segue to talk about his podcast this week.
Yeah.
It was the best episode that I've ever heard.
I didn't listen to it.
It was fantastic.
I haven't had a chance to. I'm actually a little behind on his podcast.
Oh, you are?
I am.
Well, this week,
I listened in the car, and all I've been listening to is Christmas music.
Adam Ray
Yes.
was on it.
Yep. I think I saw that. I haven't
And
listened.
he was funny. Like, I could have listened to them talk for another hour.
Really?
Yes.
I'm excited to
It
listen.
was very good. I really like their dynamic. I felt like Joe was holding back a little bit, though.
Yeah. Well,
Let it go.
He probably
my friend.
was.
I hold back a little bit too. Not as much now. Like I feel like
you hold back more than I do.
yeah.
I think.
I'm not talking just language.
No, but
I do. I hold back a little bit. I'm still not ready. Like I think you guys.
well, but I get it.
Right. I mean, I'm private about some things, and
Yeah, me too.
yeah, you are. A little, yeah.
I mean, it depends on what it is. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure we'll open up as this progresses. Maybe we won't. I don't
we
know.
won't.
I'm
Who
just
knows?
not one of those people that like. And I'm not saying Joe needs to be that way either.
No, like I don't need to hear about like the argument that him and Barrett had about dinner plans. He doesn't need to air all of his dirty laundry.
Did they have an argument?
No.
Oh.
But I'm just saying, like, some people, like, they put it all out there.
Yeah.
But, like,
yeah.
you don't need to put it all out there.
It's funny you said that because he was talking about his son. And, like, his son did something.
Oh, but we don't know what he did.
No. But it was something bad.
Uh-oh.
And, like, he was like, and I was like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like, don't disrespect me like that.
Right.
Like, they act, these kids. Because he was like, because they don't get spanked.
Yeah.
I was like, yep.
Yep.
But we can't spank them. We'll go to jail.
Right. That's illegal.
That's illegal.
You can't do that.
Like, I feel like Bryn's like, you don't scare me.
Because you don't.
I mean, I actually said that to my mom.
What, you don't scare me?
Yes. And then she spanked me and I said, that didn't hurt.
You little asshole.
I was a shit. I was shit. I was. And that's why she laughs and says, payback.
So...
But yeah, I really wanted to
That's
know,
so
like,
funny.
what it was. Like,
Your mom spanked you?
oh, yeah.
I, like, never got spanked.
Oh.
My brother did.
Oh. Oh.
I did. I remember once. I don't remember what I did.
I was the type of child, okay, that if you told me the stove was hot, I needed to make sure for myself that the stove was hot.
You had to touch it.
I had to do it myself.
Yeah.
I didn't trust you. So when my parents would tell me not to do something, I would do it at least once.
Right. Ugh.
That involved...
I'm thinking about hot stove.
Touching the stove. That involved touching my tongue to the Nan's metal door.
That's what I did, yeah. I did
And then
do that.
ripping it off.
Yeah. Ow, it hurts
To
think about.
Also involved me writing on the siding of the house
Oh.
with a butter knife.
Oh.
I didn't get spanked for that, though. And
Wow.
like when I got spanked, it wasn't... I think I got spanked and it was like a dangerous thing. Like it was like I was in danger.
Right.
I can't remember what it was. But all they had to do was threaten the stick and I stopped eventually.
Do you ever have your mouth washed out with soap?
No, but I probably should have.
My brother did.
You know what? I think I did. I think I did once, and I don't want to say it was my parents that did it.
Really?
I feel, and it wasn't I don't know who it was, but it was like liquid soap. I feel like somebody put liquid soap in my mouth. Maybe it was somebody else's parents? I had a bad mouth. You know me.
Would it have been Nan? Like,
No.
would Nan do that?
No.
Would any other family member?
No.
No.
But I have a memory of somebody putting liquid soap in my mouth.
Was it a dare?
No, I was like in trouble.
Was it somebody else's parent? Wow.
I don't know. Like,
That wouldn't be. Like,
I just remember it.
Even I feel like then, like in the 80s, even though like things were more lenient in the 80s, I think that wouldn't be cool even then.
no.
Like if some other parent put soap in my mouth, I think my mom would have something to say about that.
I don't think I mean, I think that probably if it happened, I probably didn't tell my parents. I think that's kind of how it was back then.
Yeah.
Like, I won't say, like, I had beer, like I drank a drink of a beer at a friend's house because I asked them what it tasted like, and their parents said, go ahead, have a sip.
My dad used to let me have sips of his.
Yeah, but that's different. He's your dad.
Right.
This was at somebody's house.
And you didn't tell your... Well, why would you tell your parents that?
But I was like probably 8 or 9. That's kind of weird.
That is weird. That's actually quite weird.
Yeah. There were a couple times where it was kind of a sketchy situation at people's houses, now that I think back on it. And I never went back there.
I don't...
Like, nothing ever happened to me, thank God.
Right.
But I think there was, like... There were a couple people's houses that I stayed the night at that...
You were like...
That's why, like, with Bryn, I need to know their parents. I need
Right.
to know... And, like, it doesn't... A lot of the girls in her class don't do sleepovers.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah. So... I know we've gone on a big tangent.
It's a big tangent.
That
So,
was a big one.
Facebook group.
Yeah. So, hey, you know, we love the new Facebook. Well, it's not. That was was a long tangent.
Yep.
That's great though. Actually, that's not all of it. We did
had
yes.
something.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, welcome if this is your first episode.
We're happy to have you.
We are. And next week, I think we're going to have a special episode next week.
I think so.
It's going to be fun.
It'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Can't wait to have you there too.
Right.
And let's all just love each other.
Yeah. So now let's go into our stories. So we're going to start those stories that we did in the car. Again, we did them in the car. It was just a cool thing that we tried to do.
Right. It's just a little something.
It's a little different.
Yeah.
And
enjoy.
Here's why we started it. And I think we explained a little bit in the car. I can't now remember. But just in case that we didn't.
Yeah.
We're starting a new cruise segment.
Yeah. Yep.
On Block Party. That we're going to do once a month. I think.
Yeah. I think we talked, and I think I remember us talking about that in the car.
Okay. So we did. So we should talk about it. Should I repeat it?
We should probably talk about it again.
Okay.
Just in case.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have someone on, or we'll have a topic that we'll cover once a month on Block Party about the cruise. And it will just get us excited about the cruise and get us ready because we are first time cruisers. Crazy, huh?
It is crazy.
A lot of people we talk to, like that I've talked to, they ask me questions about the cruise, and I say, I don't know.
Never been on.
Never been on
the Block cruise.
What? Nope, never been on the cruise. I am interested to go back and listen to the first episodes and listen to how hard no you were. You were a hard no.
Negative no.
It doesn't matter. I don't really care.
It doesn't matter.
All I'm nervous about is the water. That's a problem.
Like the motion of the ocean?
I just got so sick that time.
Yeah.
And I don't get motion sickness. I don't.
It's so weird.
I get it when I read in the car.
Yeah. Well, being on a ship that was different.
But the first couple nights that we were on, it didn't bother me at all.
Was there more?
The waves were so high that they were like hitting our window.
Yeah. It's like the YouTube videos.
And the ship was like,
yeah.
And like people's carts were falling over and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's bad. No wonder you were sick.
And when we were leaving, like, I think I told you, some of the crew was like, that was one of the worst ones we've ever been on.
Yeah, no, that's no wonder you were sick, because that's not normal.
And like, I can remember laying in bed and just like...
That happened to me on my first cruise.
Now, I will be honest,
night.
sometimes Kevin's waterbed, Kevin had a waterbed, that, because when I'd stay the night at his house, and I'd sleep in his waterbed, and he'd sleep on the floor.
I used to love the waterbed.
He'd sleep on the floor.
Oh, what a gentleman.
It was at his parents' house.
Right.
And we weren't married.
Out of respect.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, I'll sleep on the floor. It would like, there was a lot of motion.
Yeah. Waterbeds did have
like that one wasn't limited motion. That one was like, but I wouldn't get like throw up sick.
Right.
I would just be like uncomfortable. Like I don't want to be rolling around in this waterbed.
I used to love my waterbed. I used to love it so much. It was so warm.
And that was another thing. I was sweating my butt off. Like, not Nikki, heat and water mixture. Oh gosh, that's kind of like what we're gonna be doing. Hey.
What? Oh, yeah.
Bring on the sweatbands.
Wait, Joe in sweatpants?
Sweatbands.
Oh, I thought you said sweatpants.
Joe in sweatpants. I'll take that too. Hey, we saw Joe in sweatpants.
Yeah, we did.
On the last cruise. Hey.
Well, we didn't see it.
Oh, I wish I did.
But we saw it, like, on the computer.
You can wear those sweatpants again. That would be okay.
I'm thinking of that card you received.
Oh, I got the best card. Very Merry Christmas. Thank you, Eva.
That's awesome. It was pretty good.
Yes. Pretty good. That was very creative.
That was creative.
And she made like multiples that are different. They were good. They were great. Fantastic. I feel special.
It's awesome.
And important and unique. And there's nobody else just like me.
What is that song? I feel like I do.
We learned it at school. I am special. I'm important. I'm unique.
Yes.
And there's nobody else just like me.
I only remember the beginning part.
What was the beginning part?
That beginning part you just sang?
That's all I remember.
Oh.
I think that was it.
I didn't remember the second part you sang.
There's nobody else just like me. Maybe I made that up.
At any rate.
Joe's listening to my sing. That girl. If I ever do that, what did he call it? What's that called again?
Duets at Dusk?
That girl right there. No. Hard
no.
But if we ever sang Islands in the Stream, it would be magical.
Do you ever Reach for the Magic?
Yes. Reach for the magic in your heart. We did that play together.
Yes. I was
an understudy.
I was Poof the Ghost.
Because that was just I loved to sing and act and dance. Too. And I never got my chance. Never got my big break. And then one of my co-students, classmates, told me I didn't have what it takes to make it into showbiz.
Oh, well, you know what?
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. You can go F yourself. I know exactly what you're talking about. So Nikki made a motion with her hand. Splattered. And I knew who it was for. So,
you know what you did.
Poof.
You know what you did. And you know what?
What?
I lost my confidence after that.
That's sad.
And I loved to sing. I just got nervous.
Right.
I was put on the spot, man.
So to audition, do you remember the audition? I remember auditioning.
I don't. What was the audition?
So the audition, you had to read a line and you had to sing.
Okay.
And I was scared to, I really wanted to be in the play. Mm-hmm. I really wanted a part, a speaking part. But I didn't want a lead part. So I specifically remember looking at the list of who you could audition for. Or who you could put your name in for. Mm-hmm. And Poof had the least amount of lines, but was still an actual character.
Hey.
So I said, I want to be Poof the Ghost. Poof was invisible and had 8 lines.
Oh.
So I said, that's the one for me. So I went through the audition, I sang, I read whatever line, and I got that part.
I was a witch. I was actually Jen's understudy.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So.
And I got to perform once. I don't know why. Maybe they let the understudies do one, or
I don't know.
Maybe not.
I don't remember that much. But I remember whoever the music teacher was, I can't remember who it was, their name, saying to me that, because I was very shy, saying you did a great job, I'm very proud of you. And I felt like that was the reason why I got Poof. Because I stuck my neck out, and it was not like me. And as a kid, I was in 3rd grade. That was nice.
I got You Can Be an Understudy. It was kind of like Teen Witch, but I didn't get to the lead. I'm pretty sure Jen, I just said her name, Jen. Oh, it's okay. I can say Jen.
You can say Jen. There's a lot of Jens.
I think
I had to think for a second about what Jen you were talking about.
hers was one of the major leads of the play.
Yep.
All right. So we're going to read these stories.
Yep. Here they are.
Have fun. Okay. So we're recording. In the car. Not sure, how good this is going to come out.
Right.
But,
it might sound like shit.
It might.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Let us know.
We've been talking about the cruise.
Yes, we have.
We've been talking a lot about the cruise because
we're just figuring out.
We're figuring out things, yeah.
What we want for a cabin, what the priorities are when the day comes that you can book.
Right.
And I think we've got it figured out.
I think so too. I'm excited.
Yep.
We're not going to stress about it. We just want on that boat.
We'll get on the boat. I'm pretty confident we'll get on the boat. We know, category, it might not be exactly what we want, but we're not
going to stress out about it.
No, it's not worth it.
We're going to get on the boat. We're going to hang out with our friends.
Yeah.
And it's going to be amazing.
It sure is.
We should probably intro.
Are we gonna record a whole episode like this?
Let's just do it.
All right.
Why not, right?
Yeah. We'll try something.
YOLO.
New. Yeah. How about you never say that again?
Okay.
Just like Nick Jonas should never wear that hat again. And his face looked really small.
I don't know.
He looks like a small man-child.
He did. The hat was too big for his body.
It was not cool.
And he was like,
you were like,
can't take the Texas out of a man or whatever. It said that.
No.
Well, you can take off that damn hat, okay? Let's just do that. Let's just take that off right now. Because we're good.
When you sent me that text at work, I laughed.
Ha!
It was funny.
Yeah, because we think the same on that
Yep.
aspect of things.
Yep.
I'm good. Please don't wear that. Okay, so we got a block party. Welcome to the block party.
We got an intro.
Let's do it.
Am I talking loud enough?
I believe you are.
Okay. We ready?
We're ready. Where's the speaker on the phone?
It's on the bottom.
Oh, it is?
I think so.
Okay, so let's do it like this.
Yeah. All right, this is Brooke.
And this is Nikki, and we're driving to Boston.
Welcome to the block party.
We ain't leaving out nobody. I won't do that again.
That's probably a good idea. So, we're driving to Boston,
We are.
and...
We are approximately, like, about 2 hours away.
Yep, a little less than that.
Where are we? Are we still in Maine?
Yes, we certainly are.
Oh, that sucks.
We're not even to, like, Freeport. I don't even think we've come to Brunswick.
Mm,
Oh, well.
I'm all set with Brunswick.
We're good. You're all set with Brunswick?
Yes. Every time I can remember as a kid, I always thought we'd, like, go through part of Canada.
To get to Brunswick?
When we see Brunswick, yeah.
Because like, New Brunswick?
Yeah. And there's, like, that Canada sign. You know what I'm talking about? Like, when you're coming north.
Oh, yes. It's like...
And I'm
this
like,
is how you get to Canada.
I was like, what? Wait, are we in Canada?
We're not.
No.
Contrary to popular belief.
I was going to say, popular belief says that we are.
Right. You live in Maine? Isn't that in Canada? Do you
No.
know how many times I've heard that in my life?
I've heard that quite a few times, and
Like when you're traveling out of...
right, and you like to say, did you take geography? Like, it's U.S. geography.
Did you go to school?
Right. You know that we're part of the United States. Please. All right. So, actually, our stories this week are cruise related. How cool is that?
Because we were talking about the cruise.
Yeah.
So, what a coincidence.
Yeah. So, let me bring those up for you.
Nikki's going to be doing the reading because I'm driving.
I am, so it's going to be a rocky road, guys. Buckle up. All right, so we have a very special story this week, and it's from Sonny, and she was actually a cruise winner. How cool is that?
That's awesome.
So, while Brooke drives, I'm going to read this story.
Sounds good.
Welcome to Sonny's story. NKOTB Cruise 2017 cruise winner. Gotta clear my throat. Let me clear my throat. To say that I was happy to win the NKOTB Cruise giveaway would be putting it mildly. I've been a lifelong New Kids on the Block fan, so when my husband told me that I won, I had so many mixed emotions that I cried and laughed all at the same time. As a winner, I was invited to the NKOTB pre-cruise party at the Sugar Mill. The pre-cruise party is a huge party open only to the cruisers. A band marches the NKOTB members into the party and then kicks it off. I had a chance to get a picture with Jordan and Danny. That is so cool.
That is cool. I want a picture with Jordan.
So will we have a pre-cruise party too?
I think they do it every year, yeah.
I want to dance.
You want to dance?
I'm going to get my dancing shoes on.
For inspiration?
Yes. Come on.
I'm waiting.
That was awesome.
Alright.
Getting through the lines at the gate was relatively simple and moved pretty smoothly. The excitement increased as the guys came into the seating area where all the NKOTB crazed women are waiting to board the boat. It was everything that the cruise staff could do to keep the fans at bay. I was so excited for that part.
So, okay. Keep reading.
Oh, you don't have any commentary?
Well, I had a question.
Oh, yes. What's your question? Miss?
Does everybody get on the boat and then the guys come on? Or do they come on and then...
I think everybody gets into the pre-boarding. You know how you pre-board for the cruise?
Yeah.
So everybody goes into the pre-boarding area, and then the guys go on first.
Oh.
And then you get to go on.
Oh. Shouldn't we be ladies first?
Ooh, ladies first. Sorry, I love that song.
Isn't that... I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter.
No. It's all a good time.
It is...
Regardless.
I'm excited.
Irregardless or regardless? All right. Did you know they're like interchangeable?
What? It's interchangeable.
Irregardless and regardless.
I don't think I knew that.
I watched a whole thing from a, English scholar.
That sounds fascinating.
Explaining it. YouTube it. All right. The theme parties were awesome. My husband and I didn't know if we were going to be able to stay up for them because they started at 11 p.m. and went until 3 a.m. Whoa. That's late.
That is late. That is really late.
We are not party people, so we normally are in bed by 10 p.m. But once we got there, the energy of the crowd was so amazing that it charged you up. We were able to last the whole night and even attended an after-hour party where Donnie was. Whoa! They got into the after party! Group pictures moved really fast because they give you about 2 seconds with each guy, which is long enough to give them a hug and an awkward smile before they push you through the door. Hey, we've been there.
And they're
We have been there, and wasn't a fan of that, but hey, whatevs.
No, I wasn't.
I would rather have moments with them like that than none at all.
True.
The concert was a great addition to the cruise, and Joe even did karaoke for about 3 hours due to the rain canceling our deck concert. He is truly a performer and a very funny guy, and I'm very sad that I missed that.
It'd be fun.
I would just sit there like this. Like that picture of me.
Yes.
I was able to get a group selfie with the guys on the last day, which was awesome. There's nothing like getting a selfie with your favorite band, with Donnie taking the picture. Aww. A few more hugs and I was rushed out of the room. I wish I would have had a little more time to at least say something more meaningful other than hi. Overall, we had a great time. This was our first NKOTB cruise, so we didn't know what to expect. We scoured the internet for information from other cruisers. We were a little scared because of the horror stories out there of fights and people peeing on the deck.
What?
Peeing on the deck? Who's peeing on the deck?
Somebody that doesn't want to give up their spot. So they're just pissed themselves.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Oh, yep. So they didn't lose their spots. That's what she just said.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
That's disgusting. Like, we're grown-ups.
Grown women peeing on the deck? Really?
See, yeah.
We didn't see anything of that, and everyone was nice and friendly. Okay, good. Okay, you just
Right.
changed. You
just
mean
changed the game.
Yes, you did.
Because we were both disgusted.
But it makes sense. I'm surprised this is the first time we've heard it.
I know, me too.
Because, you definitely get enough NKOTB time from concerts, game shows, pictures, and theme nights. The whole time on the cruise, my husband and I, whoopsie, lost the story there. Hold up. We didn't see anything of that, and everyone was nice and friendly. You definitely get enough NKOTB time from concerts, game shows, pictures, and theme nights. The whole time on the cruise, my husband and I said that it was a once-in-a-lifetime event and that we wouldn't do it again. By the time we made the 12-hour drive home, we were convinced that we would be attending cruise number 10 next year.
Oh my
That's
God.
awesome. I was like,
awesome.
oh, okay. So that's awesome. That is awesome, awesome, awesome.
How did she win?
She did the video.
Okay.
She did the video. Yeah, because I believe she sent us the video.
Okay.
I
haven't watched it yet.
Yes. So she just sent us the video just recently. She sent us the story a while back because I had been contacting her because I wanted to get one of the winners,
Yeah.
And she was so nice. She responded right back and she said, "Sure, definitely." Because and she was a first-time cruise goer too. So
That's cool.
this was a great story.
This was a great story.
Yes. And I'm so happy that you guys are attending cruise number 10 next year.
I'm so happy that you won.
Yes.
You got to go.
Yes. So we'll see you. We'll be on that boat. We won't be peeing on the deck.
No.
That's faux show.
That is strictly for toilets.
You know what? I would be able to pee outside.
No. First of all,
No. Here's the thing. I would probably pee myself.
I would pee on myself.
Yeah. I can't do it.
I can't either. I wasn't made to pee outside.
Nope, me either.
Or like in anything other than like a proper
Like a proper toilet.
A proper flush.
I even have trouble peeing in an outhouse.
I hate outhouses.
I'm always afraid a snake's going to come bite me in the butt.
We have one at camp.
A snake?
You're familiar? No, an outhouse.
Oh, yes.
And it's like, that's your only option. Like, you can't, there's no power or running water. Or
I know.
And it's awful.
'Tis what it is. If you gotta go, you gotta go.
It's true.
Well, thank you so much, Sonny, for sharing your story.
Love it. Thank you.
You are amazing, and her pictures are amazing.
I'm going to have to see them when we stop.
Yeah, they're really cool. This makes me so excited. I cannot wait for the cruise. I cannot wait.
I know, I'm excited.
All right. So thank you. We appreciate it. And, yeah, we hope to see you on the cruise.
Yeah.
So, let's read Jessica's story, shall we? She's a first-time cruiser. She gave us an itinerary.
Nice.
And I'm ready, yes. Hello. My name is Jessica, and I'm 33 years old from New York City. I've been an NKOTB fan since I was 7 to 8 years old, and now have a 7-year-old daughter who is a second-generation blockhead.
Aww.
AKA Joey Girl. I'm a Joey Girl. I can relate. I'm so proud of her. Well, I myself am a John Girl. Sigh. He's the sweetest man I've ever met.
Aww.
Which was the first time in this cruise, but I will get to that a bit later. It was epic. Well, this was my first time ever attending anything NKOTB and ever meeting them. So when I got the opportunity to get on this boat, I made sure to enjoy every single minute of it.
Wait a minute, so she never went to a concert or anything?
Wait, what?
Isn't that what she just said? That
Yes!
She wasn't ever doing anything NKOTB?
Yes!
Can you imagine? Never been to a concert, but I'm going to go on the boat.
Wow!
That's awesome.
That's like immersion right there.
Yeah,
that's like, I'm just going to immerse myself right now
Yep.
into this madness.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Oh, I love it.
It is. That's amazing. I'm still like wrapping my head around it.
I know.
Okay, so my day started on October 18th at 7 a.m. After dropping my daughter off at school. I made my way to LaGuardia Airport and I arrived 3 hours ahead of time. So I decided to kill some time and proceeded to walk around the terminal and met a few blockheads waiting to fly down to New Orleans.
Cool.
That's going to be the funnest part, Brooke, is I feel that like I think we need to fly to Boston, I think.
I'd like to fly nonstop to Boston.
And you know why?
Because I'd like to fly with
Jordan Knight.
Absolutely.
Hey, Jordan Knight.
We should fly first class.
Let's do it.
Okay. We should probably book our tickets, like, now. We can.
I don't know if I want to spend the money on first class. Depends on how much more it is. If it's, like, decent...
Wouldn't Jordan be in first class?
No, he rides coach, man.
Does he?
Yeah.
He must at least do economy comfort.
I don't know. He was riding with all the rest of them. American.
I won't fly American.
Are we flying different planes?
Why, you're going to fly an American?
I love American.
Oh, man. Well, I have a
American's going to be the direct to Miami.
It is.
So.
Yeah, it's American.
We're going to have to fly American, my friend. It'll be alright. It'll be cool. I'll bring good vibes.
Positive vibes.
Positive vibes. Because, you know, they're my crew. Where's my crew at? Actually, they're American / Air / American. That's so weird because, like, are they a hub now in Boston? Oh, they still aren't? Because they were,
so.
Boston was a hub at one time.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. All right.
So, that was fun.
Sorry about that.
That was a fun
we had to talk about our travel plans. All right. So she said, my day started October 18th at 7 a.m. after dropping my daughter off at school. I made my way to LaGuardia Airport. I arrived 3 hours ahead of time, so I decided to kill some time and proceeded to walk around the terminal and met a few blockheads waiting to fly down to New Orleans. As well, it was an amazing opportunity to meet new friends. Well, I board my flight and get to Chicago, where I have to wait another 3 hours to board my connecting flight to my final stop, New Orleans, NOLA. Hey!
We love New Orleans.
Yes, we do. We are New Orleans lovers.
Yep.
Finally, I arrived in NOLA. What? What? What did I say?
I got a random thought in my head.
What?
I think of little Kid Lover. And I think of Michael Scott.
Oh
and
my
I can't,
God.
like, continue with my life. Okay. Sorry. You can take that out.
No, that was a riot. I'm gonna keep it in.
I can't see because I was laughing and crying. And
We're gonna need some coffee. We're gonna get some coffee. I might need to pee too.
Well, we can't pee yet.
Why not?
Because there's no place to stop.
What? Where are we?
Like Freeport.
Oh, for the love of God. All right. I'm gonna keep reading.
We can stop at the condo. It's a little off track.
Yeah, that might be
It's
a little.
It's a little OTB.
Yeah. All right. Finally, I arrive in NOLA, and to my surprise, I meet a former Rock This Boat cast member, Kayla, from season 2. She's the sweetest person ever. I told her this is my first cruise, and she told me to enjoy myself and to make sure to take selfies with the guys, especially John. I was wearing a John t-shirt. I made my way to meet my new roommates in the French Market Inn, and we went to get some liquor. Why not? We are in vacation mode. Okay, the following morning, it's cruise day. We make our way to the port, and around 11:30, 11:45, the guys arrive, and mayhem begins. They all make their way and take selfies, and Donnie jumps on a couple of seats and starts chanting, "We are going to have the time of our lives." Is he in his bathrobe? Because I like the bathrobe. As we were boarding, I burst into tears because, as I said before, this is my first time meeting them, and just thinking I will be on a ship with them for 4 days and rubbing elbows with them is too much for me to swallow. Hey, I feel you. Well, we get in the ship and make our way to the cabin and get ready for the sail away party. This year, we had a new oath in which we mentioned spreading love on the boat and everywhere we go. Our new theme song was Titanium by David Guetta and Sia. I don't know what that song is.
Yes, you do.
I do?
Yes, you do.
Do I like it?
You're probably...
Okay. That evening was the Blockhead Ball, night 1. The guys looked amazing in their suits, and they walked around the Lido deck taking selfies and hugging the fans. Superhero night, night 2. The most epic night in my eyes. Jordan dressed as Batman, Danny dressed as Wolverine, Joey was Captain America and then changed to Robin. He just couldn't decide, I guess.
Yes.
Donnie and John were the ambiguously gay duo. This was a fun night. I finally met Jonathan. Excuse my fangirl moment. I met him as I was running into the bathroom after having a few drinks. Didn't notice I had ran into the men's room until I slammed the door on his face from shock.
Oh
my God! And then what? What happened after?
What?
So you slammed the door. What happened after that? I need to
say?
know. No, it doesn't say.
Oh my God.
I need to know. Was
Like-
that it? Were you just like, ah? I would have been like, excuse me, sir.
Excuse me.
Sorry
what?
about that. I did not realize this was the men's room.
Okay, can I just tell you something that's kind of like I'm like geeking out over a little bit?
Yeah, do it.
So they just like use the bathroom like regular people.
Yeah.
Like they don't have a special bathroom because this is a cruise ship. It's not really set up for that. So they have like the men's room that they go into.
Yeah.
So like the girls that bring like their husbands or boyfriends.
They could be
whatever.
peeing next to Jordan Knight.
Exactly. That's kind of weird.
I'll be like, hey, Kevin, you should come. You could pee next to Jordan Knight. He'd be like, what?
like, I'm good.
I'm all set with that.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Alright.
That's cool. It's crazy, though.
It is.
They're just like us. Wasn't that
Two
like...
kids.
Wasn't
Just
there a
like
thing
us.
like in Paris Hilton? Or no, it was in Us Magazine. They're just like us.
Us Weekly.
Us Weekly.
Celebrities.
What did
they're
I
just
say?
like us. Paris Magazine. No, you said Us Magazine. Us Weekly. No, I said it is whatever.
Yes. It's Us
That
Weekly.
magazine, you guys know.
Yeah, Us Weekly. You got it right. Yeah. Neon Night, night number 3. It was pretty epic, in which Joey had jumped into the Lido pool with a couple of fans. I wish that was me. And danced on top of... And Donnie! Wait. Lido pool with a couple of fans, and Donnie danced on top of the tables in the bar. Yes. I know those marshmallows in your face is everything. Marshmallows like his buns.
Yes.
Okay. Final night. GPS night, night 4. I wish this was a 10-day cruise. Could you imagine? They would be exhausted.
They would be like,
I would be exhausted.
All done.
You can't make this a 10-day cruise. People would get sick.
People would get sick.
People would die.
And like, let's face it. Like, they're old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's...
And so are we.
Well, yeah, they're older than us.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, and not old, but like, we're not 22 anymore.
No, we're not.
And neither are they.
No, they're not.
Like, we need our sleep and rest.
We do. I'm actually going to take the rest of the week off, I think.
After the...
Yeah.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
I'm taking like a whole thing.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do too. The guys came out, so final night, GPS night number 4. The guys come out representing where they were from, and of course Joey had a kilt in Spanx under. So the guy, I already said that. Donnie and John closed the night by thanking the BH family for all the love and support they have shown for the 25 plus years. On October 18th to the 22nd, 2018, cruise number 10. Oh, so cruise number 10 will be October 18th through the 22nd. So we're leaving on the 17th, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I'll be able to say, happy birthday, Brody. I love you. Bye.
Yep. Peace.
Yep. And we'll be leaving Miami and heading to Half Moon Cay. Is that how you say it?
Yep.
In Nassau?
Yep.
So let the countdown begin. So wait, we're doing 2 stops?
Yeah.
But they only had 1 stop, didn't they? On this past one? They just went to Cozumel, right?
Yeah, I think they just did 1 stop. But
I might not get off the boat.
well, Half Moon Cay is like a private island. It's a beach day. We'll get off the boat there because you get a good tan.
Okay.
Nassau, I've been to a couple times and I'm all set.
I don't think I've ever been there. I
You
might
know,
have to just be
I'll
like,
try to
I'm
stay
off. I'm going back on.
I mean, we could. There are things that we could do. We could just like get off the boat.
I don't want to do an excursion or anything like
No,
that.
I don't either. I don't either. Like, I don't. No, I'm good. Like, I've been there. I'm good.
Because I'm going to be recouping.
But there's a bar that's not too far from where you like dock.
Yeah.
Looks like a neat little bar.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
I'm excited. You guys can come if you want.
Yeah, that'd be fun. We could have like a group of us
Yeah.
going to this little bar.
Are we going to all wear t-shirts? All right, party continues until 6:30 a.m. The following morning, we just had to leave the ship at 8:45 a.m., so I'm just imagine how we all must look and feel. I do hope everyone enjoyed my vlog on my first experience and not the last from New Kids on the Block Cruise 2017.
Love it.
That was fantastic. That was great.
Was awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
So cool.
So those are the stories that we got.
Those are great. Those are great
I
stories.
mean, this was a short episode.
Yeah, that's all
But
right.
that's okay.
Absolutely.
We're like we said, we're driving to Boston.
Yep.
We're gonna do some podcast recording. Maybe we'll throw in a little bit here and there, little snippets, because I'm sure we'll have a lot.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Because we'll do like this.
Yeah.
The car.
Yeah. I brought one of my batteries because I couldn't find the other one. That's great.
Oh, yeah.
I was hoping to have a bunch of them.
Well, I have one.
You do?
Well, I have my Mophie case.
Okay.
Which is amazing.
So you'll be able to record
Yeah.
if we need to. Okay.
Yep.
Anything else we want to talk about?
I don't know. No. We gotta figure out where we can get some coffee here.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a coffee. See, you guys are traveling with us. It's kind of cool, huh? All right, I'm gonna stop the recording.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, it's been real.
We can always wrap her up.
That's right. Bye. All right, so we're recording.
Okay, so this is a conversation I feel like I want to have right now.
I have coffee. We have coffee. We just got coffee.
We got coffee.
We're good now.
So, I'm sorry, my throat's really.
We just watched the Unwrap
Yes.
You video.
So, I wasn't watching it because I'm driving, but I was listening to it. And I had this, thought that I get sometimes when I'm listening to New Kids at home or in the car or whatever, and it's usually I'm alone when I get it. But I heard, as they were singing, specifically it was Joe that was singing.
Yeah.
And I heard his voice, something about, the sound, the tone, brought me back to when I was, 10 years old.
Oh, yeah?
And I kind of, felt like I was 10 again for a second. And then I thought, did 10-year-old me ever the history of the world ever think here I'd be in my almost late 30s, still listening to New Kids on the Block, still a fan, still going to concerts, going on a cruise, and meeting like all kinds of other blockheads. Like, could I ever have wrapped my head around that as a 10-year-old? I don't think so. And it just, like, fascinates me. Like, I think it's like, that is fascinating to me.
It really is, though. It really is.
And I can't, like, you can't explain it. Because you don't know. Because, like, when you're a kid, like, as kids are, you're like, I'm going to love them forever.
Right.
But, like,
we're truly going to love them forever.
But really, I mean, you listen to, like, our kids and things that they're into now. Like, I know that my daughter is not going to be obsessed with Paw Patrol, which she actually has kind of, like, petered off of it a little bit.
Yeah.
But, like, I know she's not going to love that forever, even though right now in her little world, like, she loves it.
Yeah.
And I feel like my parents, like, probably thought the same thing.
Yes.
About New Kids on the Block. Like,
oh, my parents told me.
they're just a fad. Like, that's just a fad. Well,
my dad told me I was too old for this.
he did.
Come on, Nicole. Don't you think you're a little old for this? And I just looked at him and I said, really? Like, no, I don't think I'm too old for this. No. Oh, all right then. All right.
Yeah. Well,
I guess that I said it with enough, like, spunk.
but the thing is, there are people that do this for other, like, groups and bands and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not a big deal. But
Like,
people,
Good Charlotte?
Good Charlotte.
I don't know.
No, but, like the Grateful Dead for many years.
Oh,
had
yeah, like,
Deadheads.
and Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett's huge. Like, that. And it's not, like, I know people, like, I know Parrot Heads.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Oh, really? Oh, well, I do too. My cousin's kind of one.
And they go, like, every year.
Did you know I met
to
Jimmy
shows.
Buffett? Did I ever tell you about that?
I think you did.
On his plane?
Yes, I remember you telling me
He
that.
was a very nice man.
I'm sure he was. He seems like he'd be a very nice man.
He was like, I love Bangor. I love to stop here. He was super
That's
nice.
nice.
And he was just, he's a nice looking older man, too.
Not a bad looking older gentleman.
Nope. Good looking dude.
So, oh wait, I don't want to be in this lane.
He was wearing shorts.
Well, that is how it is in
Yep.
Margaritaville.
Yep.
But, like, that's the thing. I just feel like a lot of people look down on it, what we do, because they don't understand. And they're like, this is a boy band.
Do you think that they might do that because, is it snowing?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. It's alright.
Do you think that they might do that because there's an amount of jealousy that, because they don't understand it, because they don't have that
No.
in their life? You don't think so?
Nah.
I think so.
No, I don't. I don't think that they want that in their life.
Really?
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want that in their life?
So, yeah. Probably a lot of people. They're just not into it. And that's fine.
I'm into it.
Yeah, and that's fine. They're into other things. They're into NASCAR.
Yeah.
They're into NASCAR. Or they're into the, like,
Yankees.
Patriots, I was going to say.
No.
But, like, no, they're just into other things. And that's cool. They like video games. They like Harry Potter. You know? And they go and do that stuff. And I look at that and I'm like...
They like Comic-Con.
Yeah, and I'm like, why would you go to Comic-Con? Like, why would you waste your money
But here's the thing.
to do that?
But
like,
I don't,
that's
I don't,
fine.
I don't ever say that, though. Because,
No.
like, I can relate to it.
See, but that's the thing. Like, in my world,
Mhm.
I would never do that.
No.
I don't knock anybody for doing it.
No, I don't knock people that are like those people who dress up like furry animals.
I don't either. Furries.
If that's what you want to do,
If you want to live your life as a furry,
you go for it.
you
go
do your
you
thing.
you do you.
That again, that's not my business, and I don't care what. That's fine if you like that. That's cool.
How long's this car been here?
This car's been here for some time.
Because it's got a good coating of snow and ice on it.
It just does.
All right,
So
we're in the Kennebunkport. Should we just keep going while we go inside? Oh, because we gotta use the restroom.
yeah, we don't need to hear that.
All right, so I'm gonna pause this, and then we'll come back and we'll talk some more.
Bye.
Okay.
So
hope you like that.
yeah, I mean, I hope that you could hear it all right and everything was good.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah.
But it's different quality. So
It is.
Sorry,
It is.
But not sorry because we had fun in the car.
We did. We did. So anyway, a few of you have reached out to us and asked how you could support us.
And we have some solutions.
Right. So, if you're not familiar with Patreon,
You can go right to our website under donate.
Mm-hmm.
And you can support us monetarily.
Yeah.
There's different levels.
Right.
And that's cool.
Right.
Or you can visit our store
Yeah.
at Teespring.
Right.
It's linked right from our website as
Right.
well.
Don't go to Teespring directly.
No.
Because
Go to our website.
Because we don't get credit for that.
Yeah. Go to our website and link through the
Right.
through the store link.
Right.
And
do not search on Teespring for our products because we don't get.
right.
We just found that out.
They don't really work with us
Right.
with that.
Right. But they are great customer service
They're
wise.
great customer service wise.
Customer service wise, they are fantastic.
Right.
But some of the things are a little meh meh.
Right.
But
as with anything.
But it's worth it for the customer service.
Yeah,
I'm
it
telling
is.
you.
And the product.
Right. Well, I'm very happy.
So
I
you
hope you
can
guys are
go
too.
right to our yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So you can go right to our website and shop the link there.
Right. And if you don't have the money, please.
Fine.
We're a free podcast.
We are. We don't.
And just so you know,
No need.
what do we do with it? It goes right back to the podcast.
Yeah, it does.
All of everything that we receive goes right back into the podcast. So everything.
Literally.
Yes. So because as we soon found out, it was wasn't free.
It's not free to run a podcast.
No, it isn't.
There are bills every month.
Yes. But that's okay. Because we love it.
We love doing it
Yeah.
and we're making it work.
Yeah.
But any support that we get is helpful for us.
Yes, and we appreciate it. So other ways that you could support us, non-monetarily, you can share us with a friend if you like us.
Yeah.
Tell your friends. Say, hey, I heard about, I've been listening to this podcast. I like it.
You should try it out.
Right.
Hey, friend from the 90s.
Right. Exactly. Hey, friend from the 80s.
We all grew up in the same era.
Hey, fellow blockhead.
Hey. Absolutely.
Let them know.
Absolutely.
And
You
also,
like boy bands?
Oh. So
Then
do
you should
I.
check this out.
Check out these two chicks.
They love boy bands.
They sure do. Not all of them. Pretty much all of them, though.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, wait. Yes, I do.
I mean, pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah. We talked a little bit about 98 Degrees.
Oh, man.
Remember when I used to play that on repeat?
Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. With Robbie's pants on your floor.
Stop. Those weren't his pants.
They were
mine.
not really his pants. But
Because they didn't make longs or tall pants for women back then. So I had to get men's pants. So they'd be long enough, not high water.
but it was funny because they were the same.
Not pixie pants that
Right.
weren't in style back then. People
Right.
would be like, "Were you waiting for a flood?" No, I'm just tall, you jackass.
Who said that?
Yep.
So,
You and get your hat off your head. Sorry, that was a little,
a little tangent.
yeah.
You can also rate us and review us on iTunes or Apple Podcasts.
Yes,
that is huge.
That helps a ton. And if you don't have Apple Podcasts, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, there's really Apple Podcasts is like, that's how we get seen and noticed. Right. So the more people that subscribe and that rate and review, and the reviews are the biggest ones.
Reviews
so if
are
you
huge.
can actually just type something short out, that's amazing. We very much appreciate it.
Totally.
Yeah. And another thing, Share your stories with us. Here's the thing. What's our podcast about? Sharing stories.
Right.
Not just our stories.
Because we talked about earlier, too.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know everything.
No.
We are not experts on anything.
Nope. Not even, like, Back to the Future.
No. Well.
I don't know.
What?
I'm sorry.
No, we're not.
No.
And
not even, like,
we can learn and expand our horizons.
Rat Pack movies. Even though I've watched them, like, 3,000 times.
But we're not experts. There's somebody out there that knows more than we do about Brat Pack movies.
Oh, you better. Even Better Off Dead. That, like, I know every line of that movie.
Yep, but somebody out there knows more. Just like Singles.
Yep.
I
There's somebody out
love
there
that
that
movie.
has studied every single aspect of that movie.
Yes.
And can tell you at what minute.
Absolutely.
You know? And that's not, we want you, and the thing is, your stories don't have to be expert stories either.
No.
We want
just experiences.
And when people come to me and they say, but I don't have a story. I've never met New Kids on the Block.
Everybody has a story.
Okay, first of all, it's not just a New Kids on the Block podcast.
Right.
Although we do have 50% New Kids on the Block. You have a story about growing up? Everybody has a story about growing
Everybody
up.
has a story about
Everybody
growing up.
has a story about growing up. I want to hear your story about growing up.
Tell me about your locker in high school.
Oh, I would love to hear about your locker in high school.
I seriously would.
Tell me about your best friend. Tell me about the diary. You guys have some old diaries? Rip those suckers out.
You definitely
Whip
had
them out.
diaries.
Whip them out. Take some pictures. We
You
want
know,
to see them.
you know the diary with the ballet shoes and the little pink lock? You had one.
Yes, I did.
I
got
did
it from
too.
the Scholastic Book Fair.
Yep, I had one. You know what? We all had one of those.
I gotta go find mine.
Yep. I have no idea where mine is, but I'd like to find it. It's somewhere in my garage, just like everything else.
Mine's somewhere.
And I think I drew pictures of my cat in it. I mean,
I'm pretty sure I talked about the boyfriend I would meet someday.
oh, I'm pretty sure I talked about Jordan Knight in mine too.
I'm pretty sure I talked about Joe because I was supposed to get famous and meet him.
And David Faustino.
And he would be like, "Hey, you. Oh, you're from Maine? I'm from Massachusetts.
So we're
How you
kind of the
doing?
same.
We should hang out. Maybe go on a date at like McDonald's." That was like an actual. I'm pretty sure that was like an actual. We were gonna go to McDonald's.
Well, that sounds like a perfect date to me.
Yeah.
Some chicken nuggets.
He probably was gonna get the Big Mac. I'd get the Arch Deluxe.
Sweet and sour.
Not sure if that was around back then.
That was not, but can I just tell you, we got to do an episode on the Arch Deluxe.
No,
you know what we need to do?
We need to do an episode on food.
Yeah.
Because you know I'm gonna bring up. It was not 90s, but what?
It was 90s.
Mine?
Yes. Late 90s.
Chicken Caesar pita.
98.
Okay, you guys want to hear real quick? I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but the chicken Caesar pita for me was like Jared and Subway sandwiches.
I've totally posted this on our thing on Facebook.
About my chicken Caesar pita?
Yes.
What? I never saw you post
It
it.
was a while ago.
I made up a song about chicken Caesar pitas. I'm pretty sure. I used to make up songs about stuff that I
Everything.
really liked, like coffee coladas. Probably shouldn't have drank so much of those. Then I wouldn't have had to do the Jared Subway diet with chicken Caesar pitas. So anyway, no, but I loved them so much. I had them for lunch and dinner almost every day.
The first one I ever had that I recall ever having
You got
was
sick.
when I moved to Florida on the way down.
You had my puffalump.
Yep.
I still have that puffalump.
Well,
You brought it back. I'm pretty sure you gave it back to me.
I'm sure I did because I was like, I can't keep this. I didn't stay. So
I gave her my puffalump and then cried in the driveway when she drove away.
and then I moved back not too far.
But who
after.
did you meet down there? Dante
Nobody.
Culpepper.
Yeah, Dante Culpepper.
Oh, hey.
He was like, remember?
He was all into you.
Yeah, he was. And I was like, I don't know who you are. I'm not gonna. Yeah, he was like, don't forget my name. Don't forget my name, Dante Culpepper.
He played for the Vikings.
You'll regret it
Minnesota
one day.
Vikings.
You'll regret it one day.
Didn't you guys like make out on the stairs?
No. He was trying to get me to go to his apartment. And I was
whoa,
like, I don't
whoa.
know you.
That's like you just moved there.
I did a lot in those that short span of time. Very short span of time. But it was me and a friend I met from Chicago. I wish I could remember her name. I would love to find her.
Oh my word! How long were you down there?
3 weeks.
We should talk about that sometime.
So, I mean, but okay. So
Here's
maybe
the thing:
we should.
Brooke went away to school in Florida for 3 weeks.
And I came back because I was
Homesick.
very homesick, and my car broke down. It's a long thing.
We should have an episode to talk about that.
It was a big deal.
It was a big
and it
deal.
affected like parts of my life, like major parts of my life. Like I didn't go to school that first semester because I came home.
It affected my life.
It did?
Yes.
We have to talk about this sometime.
That's
what I'm saying.
I don't
Everybody
think,
has a story.
I think if you were here, and I'm not blaming this on you, please don't ever take this the wrong way. But I think if you were home with me, that relationship that I was in, because at that time was not going well, I don't think that would have happened. I think that I would have been like, see ya.
Really?
Yep. Because it was like so, I didn't have anybody else.
Right.
So
I remember, I'm having a random memory of eating Burger King in the trailer with no furniture. Do you remember that? In Orono.
yes. I was going to ask you where that was because I was trying to remember. It was like on a dark road.
It was in the trailer park. Right on Stillwater Avenue.
Yeah. I remember Erica coming over and eating a whole sleeve of Oreos.
She always ate a whole sleeve of Oreos. She ate a whole bag of Oreos, like a whole pack. But the point is, everybody has a story.
And see, that was just like, I mean, look at, we just talked that was an amazing story.
We have.
And you have more to tell.
Totally. So that's the thing. Like, everybody has a story. Anything. Like, tell us your experiences because it's so fun to share.
Did you move away to school? Like,
did you move back because you were homesick?
Do you have songs like I was talking about on the other one that you're like, I can't listen to that because it makes me mad?
What was your first job?
Oh, that's cool. That's a cool one.
What was your first job? What was who was your favorite teacher in high school? Like, what were they like?
Right. If you want to go NSYNC, whoa.
Oh.
This is not a block party for NSYNC. This is block party for New Kids on the Block. We were listening to NSYNC Christmas. So
yeah, we were all into that.
All right. So if you want to go the NKOTB route, when was the first time you heard them?
What was the first tape you had?
Right.
Or was it a CD?
What's your favorite song?
Do you like
Why
Dirty
is
Dog?
it your favorite song? I like Dirty Dog.
Why do you have that look?
I don't know. Danny appealed to me in Dirty Dog. I don't know what it is, but I'm not saying that Danny's not appealable.
Right, but
I'm a Joe girl.
You're a Joe girl. I mean, we kind of stick to...
And Joe in that video, I was like, whoa, that's not you.
No, I agree. Joe.
And I was upset.
What happened to Joe?
But then in 1993, I'm going to bring that video up again. What the heck?
I need to see this video you're talking about. So... You should pull that up at some point here. So, anyway, everybody has a story. Mm-hmm. What did you think when Joe and Jordan came out like solo at like the same time?
Right.
What did you think? Were you psyched? Were you like over it?
I was psyched, but I was like, "What's going on? Why don't you two just get together?"
I was psyched though.
I was too,
and I did think the same thing. Like, why don't you guys just get together and do like duet?
Yeah. Why couldn't they just do one song together? Right. Like, that's what I would be, because I was like, I didn't get my chance. I never got to see him, you know?
Right.
Crybaby. And I said it. I can remember complaining about it, and everybody's like, I don't want to hear about it, Nikki. Every once in a while.
Did you see them in concert?
Every once in a while, I go on a rant.
Right.
Yeah, did you see him in concert? We want to hear all this stuff.
Yeah.
So there, we gave you a ton of ideas.
Right.
Give us your stories. Right?
Absolutely.
Please.
There was a really great thing on our Facebook group that resonated with me.
Oh, hey.
Tell me more. I don't remember who posted it, so forgive me. But she was at a store and saw exclamation. So, like, people started posting... Was it Charlene? So, whoops. So, people started posting, like, what they wore in high school. And, like, you mentioned preferred stock and how, like, we'd go running.
Yes.
At the preferred stock.
Like, because somebody said, when it was Leslie, I think, that said, whenever the boys smell.
Yes.
And I said, well, whenever the girls smell.
She said any guy that was born between 1974 and 1980 would come running.
She's right.
She is right.
Yeah.
And then it got me thinking of other scents and other things that I wore. Like, there was exclamation, then there was also Malibu Musk.
Yes, I used to wear that too. And CK1.
So, it's so funny you said that, because during that, like, as I was going through the post, I was thinking, I didn't even respond to it, I don't think. Maybe I liked it. But I was thinking, yes, exclamation, Malibu Musk. But then it all changed in 9th grade. CK1.
And it was unisex. yes. It was
Yeah, that was like for guys and gals.
Mm-hmm.
The smell of that and Bronze Age.
Unisex or multisexual or what's the word for that?
Unisex.
Unisex.
Yes, I looked very deeply into that when setting up the store. Like, is that an okay word to use?
Is it?
It is.
Okay.
That is the word.
Because remember what happened? Like, I typed it in, and it said, "Is it okay to use it?" And, like, I don't even know how I got it in a Google search.
Right.
Like, I accidentally typed it in there, and then I was like, "Wait, I never even thought that wouldn't be a, you know."
Yeah, because I think you mentioned it, and I went and I like read about it, and like that is fine.
Unisex.
Like it's fine.
Cool.
Yeah. So anyway. Lots of things to talk about.
Lots of things, you guys. Lots of things.
And
And
send in questions for the cover girl.
yes, because we need them this week.
Yep.
So you got to get them into us
Like
today.
yeah.
End of today.
Yeah.
End of
Send them to our
today is
email.
like the deadline. So
My so-called whatever at gmail.com.
yes, please.
Please.
And your stories. Same thing. Same
Yeah.
address.
Yep.
So anyway, that's it. Moderators.
Yeah.
So again, I know we thanked them last week, but we want to thank our moderators again because
Because they've been working overtime.
yeah, they have. And they support us in like every way.
Yeah.
So we want to thank our moderators, which are Christine,
Kelly.
Michelle,
Charlene.
and Charlene. West Coast. We got our West Coast with Charlene and Christine.
Yep.
Then we got our East Coast with Kelly
And Michelle.
and Michelle. I think that's it.
Representing.
Yeah. We appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
More
For
than
all
you'll
you do.
ever know.
Yeah.
So,
Until next time.
it's been real.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next week.
How was that
New
for a block
Year.
party?
Huh?
How was that for a block party?
We didn't leave out nobody.
No, we didn't. Or any topic.
We're about to get
feel
it
like we
started.
covered it all.
Actually, we're about to end it. It's a block party. It's a block party.
Peace out.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I was going to say?
What?
I watched that Mohegan Sun video. That was the other thing I was going to discuss.
Oh, yeah.
And Donnie coming down, running.
And I had that moment on video the whole time, and you didn't
Yes.
know it.
Nope.
And he like ran and like pointed at you.
Donnie, you pointed at me, and that made me very happy.
You know what you
And I
did.
squealed like I don't even know.
Like a cat.
I was like,
you sounded like a kitty.
that's just what I did. I went,
It really is.
because
That's
he not
funny.
only grabbed my hand, but he pointed at me.
Right.
He ran right at me. And that's the video where I dropped my phone because I was like holding it up. And then all of a sudden they came running and I went,
Tumble.
because I wasn't expecting him so close.
I loved it. I loved how close they were.
I just love like sitting there and going, oh my gosh, Joe Mac. Do you know how many selfies you will watch me take on that video?
Really?
How many? I'm like holding my phone, like taking selfies, and I have none of them because my phone malfunctioned.
Oh, I was trying to take selfies, but I couldn't get a good angle. But I got that one with Donnie.
Which one? Oh, the one of him holding your hand.
All that you see is like this part of my face and hands. But that's all right. So, what was I gonna say about the video, about Mohegan, about the seats, about the Air Jordans?
You wanted to touch him.
I wanted to touch Jordan's Air Jordans.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to put my hands on. Like I can see it. I can visualize it. I could see my hands just going on his feet. But then I thought, let's not do that. Let's not get kicked out.
That was probably a very choice move up for you.
It's a mature idea.
You didn't run your finger down them. Nope.
I may have wanted to.
I don't think it would have been okay if you touched it.
His sneaker?
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like you go with the defense if someone touches your foot like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Because like you could grab his foot. Like what am I getting? Like honestly, if he's on a chair in front of me with his chest out and you like touch him, like that's not going to do anything.
What am I? I'm not gonna push you over with that.
Right, because it's a finger. But
Still,
like
it still was a violation.
it was a little bit of a violation of his personal space and chest.
Yes.
It's okay. He's okay with it.
Jordan,
He's allowed you to come back.
I apologize.
But if I were to like touch his foot, because like someone could grab his foot and then like he could fall, that would be so awful.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Like, remember that video where Joe is grabbing people's hands and some girl like
Pulls
either
him?
well, I don't think she meant to do it on purpose. I think she got bumped.
Probably.
And he
Yeah.
pulled him. I was like, he's not, and it wasn't her fault.
Right.
She got bumped. Like, she got bumped from behind. And
every time I go to a concert and they walk by and, like, touch hands, but they, like, don't really touch them. It's like this. Like, they don't actually hold your hand.
I got my hand held.
But, well, that's different. That's not walking by.
Oh.
He sat in front of you.
Oh, that's true.
But, like, when they come by and, like, people reach out their hands.
Jordan
and, like,
was
touch
very
their
good at
hands,
that.
Yes. Yes. They do this.
He just did this.
Yeah.
So you're like, he held my hand. Not really. He just touched it.
He touched it. But they do that because they don't want you to pull them.
That's right.
Or it could be unintentional.
Don't they want to sanitize their hands after? Because I would want to.
I'm sure they do.
Oh,
Can you imagine?
I would want to, like, douse.
They probably get into, like, a freaking shower of Purell.
You just don't know.
No, you don't.
But
And then also,
I don't want to deter them from doing that.
but then think about it. Then you touch their hand, and they've touched how many hands? What do you say?
Let's do this. Let's go to bed.
Okay.
Let's end this episode.
Yep.
And to new beginnings.
In the new year.
Yes.
Oh, wait. We actually do have one more episode this year.
Yes, we do.
Monday. And then I was thinking wrong.
Number 50 is still, though, it's on New Year's Day. That's crazy the way.
That is crazy.
Isn't it?
I don't know.
Because this is 47 and 48.
Wait a minute.
49 is going to be... No, it's not on New Year's Day. But it's the first...
It's the first one. No, it's not.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I have it right here. No. Okay. 40. So Monday is 49. And that's our...
Maybe we should launch that on Sunday instead.
Well.
I'm thinking we should. I'm thinking we should launch it a day early. So our first episode is in the new year.
Our 50th episode. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. I'll do whatever. I mean, you're editing.
Truth.
So.
Hashtag.
You know. All right, cool. So, peace out, guys.
Yeah, it's been real. And bye.
Bye.